Good morning, everyone. Ho ho! Not morning where you're at? That's okay, because you could have eggs for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Welcome to episode 66 of Three Eggs Are Better Than One. I am Brad Stanton, along with fellow eggs Matt M and Brian Haremza. We had another week of Matt's dislikes, which, you know what? I think every week is kind of Matt's dislikes. You want to talk about Rant and Stanton? You want to talk about hard boiled? No, 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 no. We got Matt's dislikes. If it's your first time listening to the show, we do something called Sunny Side Up, which Matt never follows that rule either. It's supposed to be our good news of the week. So, Matt, what do you got for us this week?
I don't know if this is sunny side up good news, but
No kidding.
I got some things to discuss.
Yeah, right.
I saw Scream 7 and no spoilers, of course, but I really liked it. I mean, I liked the series. Started in the 90s. I was ripe for that as a teenager. I think it's a classic, well-loved, well-worn horror sort of series. And new movie came out. I thought it was pretty good. Nev Campbell still looks great. Kudos to her, and I think it fit in nicely with the rest of the movies. So I thought that was a thumbs up.
Good.
Bryant, maybe you saw it, and Brad, no.
No, I'm still on Scream 4.
I,
I'll
I've
watch that one first.
I have not seen it. It is on my list. Actually going to go see The Bride this
The
weekend,
Bride
and
Is
then
that
Scream
is
7.
it a comedy?
seems
The
like
Bride?
Yeah.
it's dark,
A
like
little
a
bit.
dark comedy.
Like a dark comedy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah,
Christian Bale.
I'll watch that at home.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's
but
Of
a
Scream
course.
7 is theater worthy.
well, yeah. I saw 1 and 2 in the theater. It's
Yeah.
nice to like. Okay, so I wish this applied more to Brad because of all your Walmart stories and your deli and your checkout and all the problems. But there's a Walmart here, of course, and
Wow.
I don't. What's that?
Good for
Wow.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't go there all the time. It's not like our central grocery store or anything, but it's certainly valuable for various reasons. So I was there the other day, and now there's a barber shop inside. And
Wow.
my first thought was, what a fucking damn shame that Brad doesn't have any hair for this barbershop. Because
I
what
mean,
man would he could go grab a deli number and then grab a haircut, you know?
I just can't imagine the problems this would cause. Now, is there a door to the barber shop or is it
It's
just,
wide
oh,
open,
so it's
dude.
just like right by the subway?
Dude, what you know how you're in the chair and you feel like a jackass and you're getting spun around, right? You're getting spun around. The guy's just getting spun around right in front of everybody, man.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm not
It
doing
it was
that.
funny.
That's
It's
awful.
funny. It's pretty good. It was pretty good. And finally, a little callback to a much early episode where I took a name and I dissected it into all the different nicknames or variations that it could have been. And that name was Elizabeth. And there's an Instagram post that someone shared with me. And just to give credit to the poster, it is at I am Paul Conway on Instagram. And he threw out some other names that you could use the name Elizabeth to make. So let's go down that list. Lizard breath, Beth Bath and Beyond,
Hmm,
Beth
that's good.
Amphetamine, Elizabeth, Elise Navidad, E. Colizabeth, My Liza, G. Wizabeth. This one I love. Abe. Doesn't make any sense,
No,
but
I
No,
like
but I
that.
love it.
the letters are in there. Beth Tub, Rock Paper Scissor Stupid Liz as Stupid Does, One Nation Under God, Indivisibeth. It is what it is, Beth, and you're a Zabeth around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
I like bathtub.
I like that. Yeah.
And there's my sunny side up.
Ah, that's good.
Love it.
Bathtub it is for the win. Very good, Matt. Thank you for that. Some of that was nice news. So, I'm going to be a little more serious. So, a year ago, yesterday, as we record this, is when Sue was attacked by the dog that we brought into our home to adopt. She had many stitches. She had lost mobility in her hands, and it was also a very tragic thing. It's just you bring a dog in, you're trying to help, had 3 legs, trying to give it a home. It's been living on the streets, and we end up giving it back, and they of course had to put it down. But the sunny side up to all this is that a year has gone by. You heal, you get better, Bad things are going to happen to you every year. Boy, you don't want to think that way though, do you? You don't want to think on New Year's Day that, oh my gosh, what bad things are going to happen to us this year. But it's inevitable. There's going to be good and there's going to be bad. It's just about all the way you handle it, the way you move forward. Now, there's we did get another dog and a very, very calm beagle that of course doesn't cause a lot of problems, but you should never stop caring, never stop trying, never stop trying to do the right thing just because something goes bad. And I'm proud of my wife for being able to put that aside and still, be able to be around animals and not be afraid. And, we've had fires in this house, we've had bad things happen, and she's always been very tough. So sunny side up to her.
Wow, I like that. It's a year, huh?
Can you believe it?
Man,
Here
I
yesterday.
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Happy anniversary, I told her. Let's hope
Oh,
nothing happens today, I
man.
said.
You know, I love time and thinking of things in time perspective as I'm sure you know. But that's a long time. And also it's isn't it weird to think that we have done the podcast in 3 different years now?
Hmm.
Not for 3 years, but not even
No.
for 2 years.
24, 25, 26.
Done it in 24, 25, 26.
And talked about it in 21. We were so drunk we forgot.
I don't think that's accurate. All right, well, who's next?
What do you got, Bryant?
So for me, I'll try to change the mood a little bit here because it is the most wonderful time of the year. Do you know why that is?
Wait,
It is
don't say it. Can I guess?
okay. Go for it.
Is it the Girl Scout cookies?
Of course it is. It's Girl Scout cookie season. Girl Scout cookie season is here, folks. Go support your local Girl Scouts. They're probably setting up right outside your local grocery store as we speak to sell you some delicious Thin Mints. Unfortunately, my area does not have the delicious French toast cookies of last year, so they have these Explore Mores. It is a Rocky Road ice cream inspired cookie
Mhm.
filled with flavors of chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond cream.
What?
That is the
Explore
new
Mores?
that is the new flavor this year in
I
my
was
area.
I was unaware of
I
this.
love the name.
Yes. So the names are always fantastic, but it's always a fun time to go out, buy some Girl Scout cookies, some peanut butter, some caramel delights, whatever your preference is. I of course go for the Thin Mints, but had to try some Explore Mores this year. But Girl Scout cookie season, spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars buying all the cookies I can.
Hundreds of dollars.
Hundreds and hundreds
Come
of
on.
dollars. I'm not in the thousand category yet. I assume I will get there
Lifetime. It
eventually.
sounds like you are lifetime.
Oh God, Pat, probably at least 5 figures at this point. We're talking
I got a
lifetime.
question about cookies. So there's two kinds of peanut butter cookies. There's the peanut butter cup and there's the peanut butter sandwich. Which do
Yeah.
you prefer?
The peanut butter cup one. Yeah, I prefer that. The sandwich, I've never been like the peanut butter sandwich kind of thing. I've never enjoyed that.
My problem with the peanut butter cup is that it just doesn't hold up to like a Reese's peanut butter cup. The man's name is Reese. His name is
Reese.
Reese. He's not Reese. It's
No,
Reese.
he's not greasy. No.
It's gonna say that on your fucking tombstone. The man's name is Reese.
Yeah, your line.
Matt's gonna pay to have it added. It's okay.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you, Bryant, and I appreciate you telling us about your hundreds of dollars you spent on cookies that are $6 a pop. Which
If you knew how many cases I bought, you would understand.
How many cases did you buy?
So I bought at least 3 cases of the Thin Mints. I've gotten 2 of the Explore Mores,
Wait, how
3
much is in a
caramel delights,
case? What's a case?
12 boxes.
So like wow, so that's $72. And
Yeah,
you bought 3 cases of those?
yeah. That's what I said. Hundreds of dollars. Yeah, hundreds
Wow.
of
I mean,
dollars.
I feel like there's a medical concern here.
Yeah, there
There
needs to
should
be
be.
you need a
There should
shot
be.
at the end of the night.
Yeah. I feel like I keep saying I'm gonna get diabetes. This is how I get it, folks.
All right, hard boiled time. So, I was at Walmart and I was in the deli line, and
And it was getting a haircut.
so there's only one person ahead of us, one person ahead of me, actually. I'm the only one there. And guess what happened? You know how they have to print the label and put it on the bag and let you know how much about the pounds? Yeah, guess what? Ran out of paper. Wow. Well, alert the management because we had to freaking replace the paper in this thing. 15 minutes. It took 15 minutes. That woman had to wait there for someone to put a new paper thing in there for 15 minutes. It just seems like that should go with some of the training of the job, don't you think? How often do you have to change it? At least every day, don't you?
You would
At
think
least
so, yeah.
every
You
day
would
you
think
have to
so,
change it.
yes.
Yeah.
This was a major problem.
It is a task that everyone who works at the deli should
Should know.
know how to do inside of a minute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cashier, deli, same thing. Like this is something you should know how to do. 15 minutes. I couldn't believe it. I was losing my mind. So I just started walking around and putting lemons in my like cart and some limes, and I got an avocado. I'm like, are we ever gonna get this thing up and running again? Horrible. All right,
You could
Brian. I say go
you
ahead.
could have grown hair and gotten a haircut at Walmart in that time.
I
Wait,
have sent
what?
you 3 pictures, Bryant.
I want to go back to this real quick. How can you have grown hair and gone back?
It's just a joke.
Just to
I
cheat up
know.
that situation. Well, that's supposed to be later in the episode.
True.
So
Ooh.
why don't you go ahead and put up number one here? So I ordered something off of eBay, and as you can see, the tracking number was provided Wednesday, February 25th. Estimated delivery time updated to Monday, March 1st. Now let's start there. It was supposed to be, or March 2nd. It was supposed to be March 1st. UPS possession of item, Collinsville, Tennessee, on Wednesday, February 25th at 3:03, so same time. Departed post office, Collierville, Tennessee, 38017, 5:42 p.m. Wednesday, February 25th. Again, Wednesday, February 25th, 9:54 p.m. Arrived at the UPS Regional Origin Facility, Memphis, Tennessee, Mail Processing Center, 38118. Now, I say to you 38118 because this is going to be a common zip code throughout this hard boiled. In transit, Thursday, February 26th, 12 a.m., which is garbage. That is a garbage time, and we all know it. Arriving on time. In transit, next facility, arriving on time. All right. Friday, next day, February 27th, 8:33 a.m. Departed USPS Regional Facility, Memphis, Tennessee, Mail Processing Center, 38118. Friday, February 27th, 12:45 p.m. In transit, arriving on time. Saturday, February 28th, 11:09 p.m. Processed through USPS Facility, Memphis, Tennessee, Mail Processing Center, 38118. Sunday, March 1st, the day he was supposed to get here. In transit to next facility, arriving on time. Now, if you would please, Bryant, the next photo. Sunday, March 1st, 12 a.m. In transit to next facility, arriving on time. Monday, March 2nd, 12 a.m. In transit to next facility. Tuesday, March 3rd. Now, we are one day past when this is supposed to arrive. 4:31 a.m. I'm so glad everybody's up this time of the morning. Departed USPS Regional Facility, Memphis, Tennessee, Mail Processing Center, 38118. Tuesday, March 3rd, 10:28 a.m. In transit, arriving late. Tuesday, March 3rd, 4:20 p.m. In transit, arriving late. Tuesday, March 3rd, 10:47 p.m. Arrived. Wow. Arrived at Regional Facility Harrisburg, PA, Distribution Center, 17107. Tuesday, March 3rd, 11:25 p.m. Departed USPS Regional Facility Harrisburg Distribution Center, 17107. Tuesday, March 3rd, in transit, arriving late. Thank you. 11:32 p.m. Wednesday, March 4th, 1:30 a.m. Arrived at USPS Regional Facility, Philadelphia, PA, Distribution Center, 19116. Brian, if you would please show the next picture. Finally, we have departed USPS Regional Facility on Wednesday, March 4th, 3:25 a.m. Philadelphia, PA, Distribution Center, 19116. Now, here's my favorite. Wednesday, March 1st, 3:56 p.m. Arrived at USPS Regional Destination Facility, Philadelphia, PA, Distribution Center, 19176. Now, so it went from Northeast Philly to a zip code that I have never heard of in Philadelphia, by the way. I have lived out here for 25 years. And why? Oh, you say, well, there could be one to get past you, Brad. No, there is not. Because when you work at a car dealership in the finance department, people from Philadelphia buy from you. And I would know one person from 19176. I looked it up. It is just P.O. boxes. Thursday, March 5th, 4:34 a.m. Arrived at Post Office, Levittown, PA. Out for delivery, March 5th. 1:45 p.m. Levittown, PA, 19054. Congratulations to the United States Postal Service. Job well done.
Please tell me you still haven't got it.
Oh, I got it.
Ah.
But
That
the
would have
thing
been
is,
today, right? It was out for delivery today.
hard boiled.
My
That
first,
is a joke.
It is a joke. And my first question is, Did you order a boomerang? I mean,
Really
was it
liked
four
Memphis, Tennessee.
times?
My gosh.
Four
Is that
times it
nuts?
went to that same place?
So it says, just kept handing it off and saying, just running around in a circle, right? Boomerang.
So either the package, I have some ideas. Was it an unusual packaging, or was the package label from the sender not well thought, printed out? So,
Everything is fine.
was there a smudge and it kept coming back, or
Not at all. Everything was done perfectly on the sender's end. He will be getting good reviews from me. However, USPS, we have a problem.
oh,
Hard boiled.
yeah. I
You
think
guys
they
enjoyed that.
I think they know.
I've had similar issues like this, but nothing to that extent.
I mean,
Like,
I could have,
oh,
how many times could I have driven to Tennessee and back?
easily. Yeah, you could have easily just gone and got it at this point
Could
and
have
had it
gone to the
sooner.
guy's house.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate you listening. And I couldn't wait to do that, to be honest with you. Because it's a matter of stumbling over my own words would be the problem. But now we got poached eggs, Matt, which is memorabilia, and it's another one of Matt's favorite topics. So, Matt, what did you bring for show and tell today? Because you always bring a stuffy.
Yeah, I'm not checking the box here. It's a thing that I own that's unusual that I'm gonna tell a story about. And maybe it's a poached egg, not really, but it's also kind of a pickled egg. And I may have
Can't follow the
mentioned
damn rules to save your freaking life.
I'm fudging the lines. I may have mentioned in a prior story that I had Four Loco in the past, the original Four Loco, or maybe I mentioned it offline.
No, you have.
Yeah.
So Four Loco, high ABV alcoholic beverage. Back in 2010, I think that's when it was unleashed upon us, and it was very strong and high alcohol and also high caffeine. And it turned out to be a problem for its consumers, and that it was kind of outlawed right away, and they had to reformulate it so it was like less damaging. You could still go get a Four Loco, but it's not the same thing. But anyways, back in 2010, I was a much younger, more near college age fellow, living with some roommates, and what I had just heard about this, and I saw it in the liquor store, and I swear they were like $1.99 or $2.99 each, and they're big old cans, maybe 22 or 24 ounces. So I bought two of them, a couple bucks. And my roommate at the time, one of them, he was coming home from work and also came upon them himself, and also had just heard of it, and also brought a couple home. Now, we had never discussed this or anything. We just both showed up for Saturday night hanging out, beers and stuff, with some Four Locos. So we imbibe, and there's a lot of mystery as to what may or may not have occurred the rest of the evening and maybe even the next day. I can tell you a couple things. I can tell you that I think I woke up at 1 p.m. the next day, which is outlandishly late for me at any point in my life. And the following day, so that would have been Sunday, and the following day was Monday, and I called out of work. That's how bad the situation was. Now, my friend who was with me on this journey, that we're not proud of or anything, just recalling my life, he, a week later, what shows up in the mail is a gavel with that had etched into it the words "You've been judged." We're not really sure how, why, who, what, when, why that could have happened. And I received in the mail, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. It's not a big deal or anything, but do you guys remember these the baseball players used to wear? Sometimes you still see it. So necklace.
Yeah.
Magnetic necklaces? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like it's supposed to have like a titanium strip in it, and this is a Yankees one, and it's blue and white, and it's supposed to be like, oh, yeah, it kind of looks cool, and the ball players wear them.
Hmm.
Um, so apparently I paid like $70 to have this
What?
shipped to me. $70 in 2010, which is probably
Good
like
God.
$140 in today's dollars.
Probably.
And so I own this now, and I still have it. And my friends, they always give me shit about it, and they refer to it as neck jewelry, which is very funny. And that's the best I could come up with poached egg. So I can keep bringing these stories on you, or you could just fucking get rid of the category. So
That's not going to happen.
up to you.
No, we're never getting rid of this category.
I tag the next person.
All right. So I was on Kindle. I subscribe to Kindle, like, but it's through Amazon. And I pretty much just
Tinder?
read on my phone.
Oh, not Tinder.
And there was a recommendation for an author, and I never take recommendations for an author. But his name is Paul Tremblay. He wrote a book, Cabin at the End of the World, and it was made into a movie, Cabin at the End of the Woods, I think, Bryant, and it had
Hmm.
Batista in it.
Yep.
So there was a book that I didn't read that one, but there was a book that he wrote in there. It's called The Pallbearers Club, and it was cheap. And I'm like, I'm going to give this guy a try. He's a big recommendation. I'm going to give it a try. So I started reading it, and it was very strange because he was writing it as like the character was writing it as like a memoir, and was using a different name. But then something weird happened. Like all of a sudden, you would see like longhand someone else rebutting the situation. So he was writing his story, and then you would see like a line like, "Yeah, well, that's a bunch of crap." So what was happening was someone was reading the book. Well, that's the way they were presenting it. And someone that was the one that was reading the book would give the comments throughout and at the end of the chapter in longhand of what corrections he should make and what he should do different in the book. I thought it was one of the most clever things I've ever read, and it's called the Pallbearers Club. What that means, by the way, is the character in the book was awkward, didn't have a lot of as a kid, and didn't have a lot of extracurricular activities. So he read about an idea where you go to the funeral homes and you are a pallbearer for uh, homeless people that have died. Like
Yeah.
they just need pallbearers there, and that was going to be his extracurricular activity. Now the book went way off on a different direction, but I was so entertained by the rebuttal in the book and also trying to figure out who this person is, and then you find out who she is in the story. Is the story real? Is the story not real? And then how it ends just blows your mind. So I was so impressed that I said I want a hard copy of this book. So I actually got a hard copy signed that I just received in the mail today after a week of waiting for it because I wanted to talk about it on this show. So I got it today. It's in great shape. It's a first edition. I've never ever buy stuff like this. Usually the books that I get are wrestling books that are signed that my wife gets me for Christmas. So I was just really it's once in a while that you're surprised that you like something so much, and I was so pleased with the book that I want to own it and put it on my shelf.
Is that the eBay thing?
Yes,
It's not a boomerang.
got here today.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought so too. But yeah, I almost didn't make it. And then this ought to be for nothing.
Do you bump it a week, or you just bury the idea?
Well, here's the thing. I put on poached eggs on the outline without even knowing that this was going to happen. But
Nice.
I had
Guy
to come up with
rolls the
something.
dice.
I did roll the dice.
Guy rolls the dice.
Nice.
So, anyway, really happy with it. I really enjoyed it. Just such a clever way of writing a book. It's not the way his other things are written. It was just something unique he did during COVID. So
Hmm.
that's it. What do you got, Bryant?
Before I get to mine, have you seen Cabin at the End of the World with
No.
Batista? Okay.
No. Is it any good?
I mean, I watched the movie and read the book. Two
Oh.
completely different stories.
You know who he is. You know Paul Tremblay then.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Two different. It's in the world. Two different stories.
Is
We'll
it?
just put it that way. So
But I heard the movie was creepy, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So
I did hear it.
yeah. So my poached egg naturally has to do with wrestling, of course, because that's my life. Um, Fan favorite, egg favorite, as we like to say here, Mr. Tony Schiavone is amazing. We love him. He's fantastic. He's awesome. Brian favorite, not Matt favorite, maybe Brad favorite, Mr. David Crockett. Now, I love David Crockett. David Crockett's amazing. I love that man. I've been drinking with that man. He's great. We go to this event every year in Waterloo, Iowa, as I mentioned. I go there, and they had these rare if they had there was a guy there selling stuff, and he was selling trading cards. Well, I'd never seen these trading cards before, and they had one special one there. Now, this will come back again later, probably, because I'll have to. But they had this trading card, and it's Tony Schiavone and David Crockett. So naturally, I had to buy it because it's got two of my favorite people on it. And just so happens at this show is also Mr. David Crockett. So I had Mr. Crockett sign it, and it is about to go in the mail to be sent to Tony Schiavone, who will autograph it, and I will have Tony and Mr. Crockett's autograph on here.
It's such good stuff, man.
So
Really, really good
yeah,
stuff.
I reached out to Tony. Tony said he would be happy to, gave me an address. So I was sending it to him, so he will sign it. So I'll have both signatures on a trading card of both of them. Um, Very excited for it. Love this card. Love Mr. Crockett. I know Matt doesn't. I know he's very anti Mr. Crockett, but do love this. This is a great keepsake for me. And then, yeah, just kind of cool that I could get to know them enough to get the signatures to make it even more something even more special.
It's the relationship you have with these two is just incredible. Most people have to pay for something to get signed. You on the other hand
Yeah,
just make phone calls
yeah,
and and it gets signed. I like Davy Crockett. I had when we were at Top Guy Weekend the one time, we were heading downstairs. He was a little bit ahead of me, and we were headed downstairs, and everybody was down there. And when he got to the top of the stairs, everybody cheered, and I walked in
yes.
front of him and said, "Well, thank you, everyone." And he played it up, and he put his arm around
And
me
you
and
know
said, "You're
that
absolutely right." Yeah,
that's exactly what he would do. That's
yeah,
what makes him amazing.
yeah. That was great. So yeah, good for you, Bryant. Good. What do you have to say, Matt?
Yeah, Matt, what would you like to join in
I'm
with?
not anti Mr. Crockett. I just
I feel
don't
like
have
you are.
this. No, I have nothing bad to say about him. I just don't have this unhealthy obsession with him like you do.
I wouldn't call it obsession now. Hold
I
on.
would. I would. I mean, you have photos of him covering a window in your house.
I had to take that down. It was just weird.
Well, great. That was really nice. I'm glad everybody participated to the best of their abilities, Matt. And which brings us to duck eggs. And I don't know if he has, he's maybe done it once. Duck eggs is obscure facts. Not sure if he's ever done it before. I usually reserve that for myself. But let's see what you got.
Well, I tried my best to come up with something. Do you guys know who Alan Smithy is? Alan Smithy.
I do not.
Well, I don't know if anybody knows because it is a pseudonym used by film directors who wish to disown a project that they've been working on. It was coined by the Directors Guild of America in 1968 and was used up until about 2000. And it's when the DGA members who were on paper the directors of a film, but ultimately were dissatisfied with the final product or the involvement of other creative or executive forces that changed the outcome of what they were trying to make creatively. So ultimately, they were dissatisfied with the product, and their creative control and the filming process may have been disrupted. Um, you get what I'm saying. So they
Yeah.
wanted to say, I kind of want to remove my name from this project because this is not what I set out to do. This is not what I had in mind here. So I've heard this before, and I thought it was a pretty obscure fact. And so I did a little bit of research on it. And what I learned was in most cases, the movie ultimately was released as intended by the director, but sometimes, and maybe this is more of a thing of the past now with streaming and all the different types of availability we have, but if there was a like made for TV edit or this came up a lot, an in-flight viewing edit where they had to go in and somebody had nothing to do with the original production of the movie went in there and I don't know, maybe they cut out, some R-rated stuff or shortened it, right? We've all seen that little disclaimer. This film has been modified. Some examples I thought were pretty good examples. The 1984 film Dune, which was originally directed by David Lynch. There was a TV edit, and that one was directed by Alan Smithy. Scent of a Woman, 1992, directed by Martin Brest. The in-flight viewing version was directed by Alan Smithy.
Interesting.
Rudy, 1993. David Anspaugh was the director, but the TV edit was directed by Alan Smithy. How about Heat? The Michael Mann film from 1995 starring Pacino, De Niro, and some other big hitters.
Yeah.
The TV edit was very different, and that was directed by Alan Smithy. Not really a thing anymore. I love that it has this little place in film history, and I love this sort of thing. And I also want to say kayfabe, because that's kind of what this is, right? Directed by kayfabe. So tying it all together for the eggs.
Like
I
it.
like it. I do like it. How long you been sitting on that?
Not that long. I definitely remember reading about this a long time ago, way before there was a podcast. And I take notes for the podcast. Maybe 2 months ago, I wrote this down, and then I tried to, I try to find a suitable place for it, and I thought this might have been it.
Very
Nice.
good. Yeah. I like it, Matt. Very, very
Did I?
obscure.
Did I? Yeah. Did I do it?
You
Nailed it
did.
Yeah.
for
Okay.
once.
Perfect.
Okay.
Brings us to the omelet, which is me this week, and it's going to be more observations. Now, I think I'm going to take a break from this after this because I don't know. Let's see how this goes because the more I read these, the more ridiculous they are. Uh, so let's go ahead and start it off. So, if those of you that haven't listened before, this is what we do on the show. This is what the show
This
is.
is the show.
This
This
is
is the show.
it's basically our everyday life that we put out there for you. So, I don't carry a pen with me wherever I go, and I find people that do obnoxious. Example at work, and even at work. So all three of us. There's the new car manager, the used car manager, and the finance guy. Now I've been the finance guy. The used car manager's been the finance guy, right? So we all have authority to sign whatever because we have that authority because we have taken the tests and we've done everything. So I walk by the guy's office, the finance guy, and he goes, "Hey, Brad, can you sign this for me?" And I walk in there, and he's like, "Where's your pen?" Where's your pen? I don't carry a pen with me to the kitchen. I don't carry a pen with me to the bathroom. And I don't understand why I have to have a pen with me wherever I go because I'm a salesperson. No, I don't carry a pen with me wherever I go. They leak. They put them in your pocket. They break. No, I don't carry a pen with me wherever I go. And I find people that do obnoxious. Okay.
Then I'm obnoxious. I carry a pen all the time at work.
Yeah. So you're one of them. I
Yep.
can
You
see
know,
Matt doesn't already.
I don't. You know what I enjoy carrying with me sometimes? And
Sharpie?
maybe what's that?
A Sharpie?
No, come
I don't
on.
know.
A stylus.
What?
I love using a stylus
Uh,
on my phone.
What is wrong with
Absolutely
you?
100% unacceptable.
When I'm chilling on my couch,
Ugh.
I don't really have it out.
Oh God.
It's a private thing. But if I'm chilling on the couch, I am swiping left and right with this. Oh, that sounds wrong.
I can't
That
believe
sounds
it.
even
Does your
worse.
wife, what does she think of this? Because there's no way.
There's
I
no way
bet
she can
her
approve
there's
of
no way
this.
she likes
She
this.
cannot
Sue?
approve of this. Sue cannot approve of this.
Stu also loves stylusing.
All right. You guys are made for each other.
Yeah, well,
All right.
that's why we're married.
That's just the first one. Let's go.
Well, this is what, 5 minutes on one.
Refilling a gift card. What a waste of freaking time. It's your money. Just because you get an AMC or a Regal card or an Amazon card doesn't mean you put money back on it. It comes out of your checking account or your credit card. Once that's done, it's done. That's
Who
it.
refills a gift card?
Who refills it? I'm being asked to do it. I was
It-
trying to pay for something at Dunkin' Donuts. I only had 271 on the gift card, and it was 275. Like, do you want to refill it for 4 cents? No, I do not. Thank you.
All right, you know why they want that? Everything is subscription based these days. They
Yeah.
want to keep you as
Refilling a gift
customer.
card, waste of time.
If okay,
I understand the reason behind it, but I'm not doing it. No one should.
don't do it.
I don't. I don't mind eating in a restaurant by myself. I don't know how you guys are about that, but
I don't mind that at all either. I find it very
Uh,
peaceful.
I don't do it regularly. I'm sure I have.
I do
I don't
not
mind going to
either.
the movies by myself.
It's been 30 years since I've done, or no, I did it. When everybody went away, I did it.
I went to go see when the Foo Fighters horror movie came out. I went to go see it at like midnight by myself.
Hmm.
And I was a little scared because I was like the only person in there.
Up until recently, I thought that me and a friend of mine invented not, which means like I'm not having a good time, and then I'm hearing it everywhere on TV, and I'm really disappointed that we didn't make it up. Yeah. I thought we did. Greek yogurt is terrible.
I'm
Yogurt in
agree with that
general
one.
is terrible.
No,
Yeah.
yogurt's fine. Greek yogurt, I don't even understand why it's even in the yogurt category. It has a completely different taste. What makes it Greek? It's terrible.
Then name? Hmm.
I prefer just to drive in the right lane. I'm not really interested in passing anybody.
You're that guy. You're that guy. Got it. You are that guy. I get it.
I'm not in enough of a hurry that I have to freaking risk my life over there and go 81 miles an hour.
You're
I'm good where I'm
risking
at.
your life going 40, dude.
Yeah, I'm good where I'm at. Thank you. Um, I don't know anyone that eats a fruitcake. I don't even know if I've ever seen a fruitcake in person, but I'll tell you what, they're sure in a lot of movies and TV shows.
I agree with that. I don't think I've
Agreed.
seen one either.
When I tell people I gave up drinking for Lent, I'm really tired of getting judged that I drink too much. I'm trying to do something positive, and the first thing that comes out of anybody's mouth when I say this is, do you drink that much where it's a problem?" I mean, how about maybe I do, but maybe I don't. Well, maybe I'm just trying to
Not
make a small sacrifice.
not a problem. It's just an improvement on the health
Yeah,
situation.
Yeah.
that's just annoying. Like, way to turn a positive into a negative.
Yeah, well, that's I have a
That's
That's
comment.
how people
people
are.
in general, right?
Yeah, of
Brian, I sent you a picture earlier in the week, if you wouldn't mind putting that up.
course. Because this picture is actually amazing to me because I enjoy it so much.
So,
Maybe.
all
Well, God, now I don't even know where the photo went. It's not even
right.
here. What the
I'll tell you
hell?
what, when you're ready, let me know.
You
It's
got
at
it.
the distribution center.
So,
Clearly.
when did we start saying, or restaurants start saying, like fast food, add a protein? Do you want to add a protein to that? Huh.
Recently.
Yeah, I hate it. It's chicken, it's steak, it's fish. But now they say add a protein like it's healthy. There's nothing at Subway that's healthy, okay? And it may be better for you than eating a Big Mac, but just because you're putting chicken into a wrap at Subway, well, you want to add a protein. This is another obnoxious way of saying something.
Marketing.
Yeah, I hate it.
I'm ready, Red.
Okay, go ahead and put the picture up. This is my dog Sparky. This is the one I was talking about earlier.
Look at this good boy.
He is an 11-year-old beagle. I was recently walking this dog, and normally he's extremely friendly, and wants to meet everyone. He went up to a girl, and she ran away from him like he was Bigfoot. Look at this dog.
Look at this good boy.
And this is not like just a good picture. This is how this dog is. This is the
This
most laid back dog on the universe. And this girl ran away from her like it was a Doberman pincher like rabid. You know what I mean? And I
Hey,
just
we're gonna stop. You didn't pose this dog? I feel like
no,
this
this
is a pose
dog.
picture.
No,
Like you're just like,
this is what he does. The yard's too big for him because he's tired and he lays down. This is how dangerous this dog is. The
All right.
yard's not big, by the way. Anyway,
Don't make this into one of our short clips or anything. Yeah, as we've established, I don't really care for dogs, but I must say this is a beautiful photograph.
thank you, thank you. All right, thanks, Bryant. The next time if you are going to FaceTime me, and I know I've mentioned this on the show before, but I always think it's worth bringing up again. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to answer because I'm going to tell you this: it's not an emergency situation because you wouldn't be FaceTiming. I promise you. Oh, look, the house is on fire. It's not that people don't do that. They just want to look at you. I don't want people to look at me. I think it's a bad shot of everybody. I don't think it compliments anybody, and I think it should end.
I will say this. I tell this to everyone who wants to FaceTime me as well. There's only one reason I will let you FaceTime me. And that is if you just had the birth of your child.
Yeah,
That is the only time I will accept a
that's
FaceTime.
it. Scratch offs for lottery. There has to be a better way. That noise with the penny and everything like that. No, there's got to be a better way to do this. It is
No.
it scrapes.
The
It bothers.
noise?
It takes forever.
The
There's got to be a
noise is
better
the
way.
problem. How about the crumbs? The crumbs
Yeah,
are my
nothing is good about a scratch off, and I don't really like anybody that buys them either.
Do you prefer
You guys are
pickle
all
cards?
weirdos, huh?
The pickle cards? Do you prefer those?
I don't prefer any of it.
What the what?
I don't know what he's saying, but I don't prefer it.
Oh God.
What about people like this? So there's people that just move slow in life, right? And I'm not talking about the right lane.
Right laners? Yeah.
But what about these people that slow down when you try to speed them up? When you're trying to do a project or something like that? What kind of weird recessive gene is that? When you try to speed people up and they start fumbling all over their stuff? God, just freaking get it together.
Just taking shots over here.
Yesterday, I watched someone cook edamame, which is that Asian.
Edamame?
I have trouble saying it in a tea
Yeah.
kettle, and
Okay.
I thought that was pretty unique, and I enjoyed watching it.
All right.
Not much has changed with fire hydrants.
How
Like it's
often do you
pretty
think
much the
they get?
same, and like
How often do they serve a purpose?
I mean, that's just it. They hook up the
Yeah.
firefighters come in to hook it up, and that's it.
Yeah.
And on a similar note, not much has changed with fire extinguishers. It's pretty much this is what it's going to be. Maybe they're a little bigger than before, but same basic idea for both. Firemen just don't seem to be evolving like we would hope.
Well, the fires don't change, so why would the things that go along with it have to
Well, the
change?
whole world has changed.
I'm
I'll
Sure,
give
sure
you
that
that.
we're not using the same
the
guns.
element of fire remains the same
And the end of
scientifically.
Are you sure?
the elephant yep, okay, the elephant of criminals. um, so there used to be a song says the mail must come through. Boy, that's bullshit now, right? They don't even come out for snow days. But I'll tell you this about snow. As much as I dislike snow, I really hate mud. And that has come to show that is out and about right lately. And
A
I think it's going
lot
to
of
be that
mud,
A
way
lot of
for
mud.
about, I think it's going to be that way for another maybe 3 weeks.
lot of
Oh,
mud going
easily
down
for you
there.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
It poured all day today.
So I watched somebody at Walmart yesterday. I only have a few more left. And her job was scraping the prices off the bottom, like all right, so you have like chips, right? And you have the price below and it's a sticker. She's scraping it off. I don't want to do that job. I don't want to do that job at all. You want to talk about tedious. Oh, go ahead and scrape all the stickers off and you can go home. All right, I'll see you in 3 hours. That's a terrible job. You know, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on a show before, but I went to get propane and I go to the 7-Eleven to do that because it's real quick. It's 25 bucks. You turn in yours, you get a new one. The guy trusts me so much that he gives me the key to the propane outside to open it, take it out, and put mine in and bring the key back. I mean, how
I
does he
don't
even know I'm bringing one?
I don't care for that.
Yeah, well, trust comes in the greatest places, doesn't it? I'm in
True.
and
No,
out. I don't have
it's
to
not
wait. Well,
that.
he's got customers, and I know him, and it would be easier for me to do it than me to wait in line and him
Yeah.
take care of other people.
It's not the trust element, it's the safety element that I'd be concerned with.
Oh, well, I guess he
Eh,
doesn't care.
Is it a 7-Eleven gas station or
No,
just
no.
okay. Okay.
And finally, I love mint. I love mint chocolate. I love mint Hershey Kisses. I love mint meltaways. I love junior mints. I love thin mints.
there it is.
I think mint and peppermint patties, I like. I think it is the greatest compliment to chocolate there is, and I could eat it all the time.
Mint is good. Do you have mint
I,
toothpaste?
I get that. Yeah.
So that's
I
it.
mean,
That's
I
my observations.
Yeah.
love it.
I don't know how good some of them were, but I mean, some of them are really bad. I mean, that's good.
I mean, I can say with certainty that they were, in fact, your observations.
Yes.
Hopefully that whoever listened to us last time I did this said, "What's going on with these transitions?" Watching us on eBay or eBay. Jeez, oh
eBay.
man,
eBay.
nobody's watching me on eBay. No one's bidding on me. Nothing.
No one.
DVD. Greatest
There it is.
greatest Brad moments.
Which brings us to a new topic alert.
New topic alert.
So what this is called is egg on your face, and it is a jokes. We're going to tell some jokes today.
Whoa.
Bryant, you're first on the list.
I didn't know how many we were needed. So like I wrote down 3 because I don't know how many
3.
we need here.
I've won.
Oh, I'll do 1 then. Great. All right. And again, I don't know how to base this. I have a warped sense of humor at the same time. So
Uh,
I don't know.
is the
So
juice going to be worth the squeeze on this?
oh God, probably not. This is probably not gonna be good, but what's the secret to having a smoking hot body in old age? Cremation.
Yikes.
There you go.
Very Paul Tremblay.
I'll take it.
Never heard it. Never heard that.
You're welcome. Brad.
That's it?
I'm
All
only
right,
gonna do the 1 because Matt said he had 1.
So
Well,
mine's
mine is longer than that.
mine's a
Oh.
story. So
Yeah,
mine's not even a joke.
mine's a
Mine's a story.
short story.
Mine's a short story as well. It
See
depends on
again,
how.
it says joke on the outline. If I'd have known short
No, it's
story,
a
I would have
joke.
gone
It's a
with
joke.
that.
Mine's a joke, but
Well,
it's more than a
mine's a
like
real
a
life
knock knock.
story.
Yours was a knock knock joke.
So mine's a real life story. So I guess I was about 20 years old, and we were all home from college. And where we went in college was Eaton. We always went in high school. We always went to Eaton Park. Eaton Park's real big in the West Pennsylvania area. It's like a Denny's. It's like a Perkins. It's like that, except that it's called Eaton Park. It's real big in the Pittsburgh area. So we go there, and like a lot of our classmates from high school were there because I guess it was like Thanksgiving break, and we all order our regular food. So then it comes to me, and the waitress, like, I ordered a super burger with fries. I'm like, okay. And she's just kept asking questions. I'm like, yeah, super burger. It comes with pickle. Yeah. She goes, yeah, yeah. So little by little, I mean, I just noticed during this whole conversation, she's like flirting. And no one else is noticing it at the table, though. Nobody else. You know, my buddy Brett got his grill stickies a la mode with the super burger. She didn't say anything about that. And then she comes back again. And I go, I guess she was about 50, you know, something like that. And I'm only about 20. But she could still get it, if you know what I mean. So we're getting ready to leave, and we're getting to go home. We're home for break, and she kind of pulls me aside, and I'm like, "What is happening here?" And she asks me, she goes, "Are you into the mother-daughter thing?" Like, fuck, no, I'm not. But I'm not gonna say that. So I'm like, "What is happening?" I'm like, oh, I go, guys, I don't. I go, well, and then I start chatting with her a little bit. I'm like, I go, and she's like, I get off at 11. It's like 10:40. I didn't drive here. So they're all like, we gotta go. I'm like, you know what? I might have to see this through. Just see what happens. So I wait for her, and then she starts driving me, and we start going to like it's like a town down from me. And she's really good looking, but I'm scared to fucking death in the car because I'm like, I'm not a threesome guy, especially with a daughter and mother. So I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna get out of this? What am I gonna do? So we get out of the car and we get to the door. And she opens the door and she goes, Mom, wake up, we have company.
Oh boy. I'm so thankful that the punchline came because I was very uncomfortable.
Loved it. Loved
There you
it.
go. How was that?
That was perfect.
Oh, so that's a Brad joke. That's a
Yeah.
Brad joke. We're 2 for 2 on, who are you? Who are you? All right, but so mine is an actual true story. So this guy was at the Super Bowl a few years ago, and there was an empty seat next to him. So he said to the guy on the other side of the empty seat, like, "Why is this seat empty? Like, did somebody not show up?" And the guy said, that was my wife's seat. We went to every Super Bowl together for 30 years, but she passed away." And the guy said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. That's sad. That's terrible. You couldn't have brought like a friend or another relative or something." And he said, "Oh no, they're all at the funeral." I like that one. I heard that one a
That's a
few years
good
ago. I
one.
love that one.
I think we
That's good.
nailed it, guys.
Yeah.
Brian, why don't
I
you go
don't
ahead and tell
know.
us the other two jokes?
Oh, you
Yeah,
want the
yeah,
other
yeah,
two?
yeah,
You
yeah,
want the
yeah.
other two? Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
Good
if you
call.
guys are okay with it, I mean, sure.
I think we can spare
Yeah.
it.
We do we have time? Okay.
Well, they were like one-liners, so go for it.
Yeah. I asked my wife if she ever fantasized about me. She said yes, about me taking out the trash, mowing the lawn, and doing the dishes.
It's good.
Yeah. Um, and then the last one I have is why did the banker quit her job? She lost interest.
Yeah.
Bum.
Yeah, those were bad.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't know the kind of jokes to go for on the show here.
I
And then
it
now I
really-
know I could have done a story. I would have been better off.
You know what I know what's funny about this
Good
category is
parameters. So tell a joke.
I don't feel like Matt likes jokes. I think he likes humor, but I don't know about jokes itself, which is
Mhm.
funny because he's the one that put this topic on the
I
ledger.
did put the top. How did you know? Wait, well, hang on. I did, but how do you know that I'm the one who put
Am I
it?
wrong?
You're not.
Okay. Am I wrong about anything I said?
No, I like jokes. I just, I mean, if
Mm,
if it's a corny joke, I'm gonna react to it as if it's a corny joke.
well, I
Do
mean,
you
I
like?
think my joke was as good as it gets when it
Yeah.
comes to a joke. It really is because it felt like it was real for a long
Um,
time.
Let,
Okay.
let's be honest here. Matt likes jokes, but he tries to stay away from them. So
No, it's good. I mean, they're okay.
All right, great. Which brings us to artificial eggs, and we have never done this as a standalone topic, Bryant. What is artificial eggs, and how did this happen?
artificial eggs, better or worse than the original? And how did this happen? I guess I just drew the straw. I don't know. We'll go with that here. So better or worse than the original? Let's go back to Brad's youth here. We're gonna go back to 1968. Am I in the wheelhouse at least?
No.
Nah, I figured. Um, a movie comes out that obviously for me not even a thought at the moment. Comes out that years later when I finally see it, it just interests me completely. It's called Planet of the Apes. Stars Charlton Heston. He's this scientist who is in this cryogenic sleep, gets falls on this island. It's inhabited by these intelligent apes that use slaves. Their slaves are humans, and like they just kind of treat them differently. And it's him trying to like I don't want to say lead a revolt, but fantastic. I loved the movie as a kid. I just thought it was so interesting. I just loved the premise. I loved the thoughts, and like I also have always just wanted to own a monkey. Not the point, but I just thought the movie was great, and I always loved it. Fast forward to 2001. Tim Burton, great director, great movies. He's come up with some great imaginative stories, but he gets tasked with remaking Planet of the Apes. Stars Mark Wahlberg, Michael Clark Duncan's in it, and it's this Tim Burton imagination on this story that was there. Why bring this up for this category? Because in that version, I think it's terrible. I don't think it meets the story. It doesn't seem. It seemed there was no way to make it as good as that first movie, but with the technology advances and makeup and all of this, like if you're going off of the look of it, great. It looks great, but the story isn't there. There's no connection to make it make sense in my mind, and didn't really need to make the movie happen. Like we had that movie. The original plan was to have that plus another sequel, which they scrapped immediately after the first few weeks of the box office, which coincidentally enough was actually when it launched was the second highest grossing movie that weekend, only behind Jurassic Park. But they still scrapped it because the reviews were bad. The movie came off horrible, and sometimes you don't need the remake. Sometimes you don't need to continue to make a story that or come up with a continuation for something that's not needed. So, to me, the original Planet of the Apes is still the best version. I do like the new ones, Rise of Planet of the Apes, War for Planet of the Apes, which are not considered remakes, but kind of prequels or sequels. I do enjoy those, but when you compare the two Planet of the Apes, it's always the original.
So
Hmm.
I have opinions here.
Please.
Um, I do think it needed to be remade because I think it needed to be updated because as it didn't really age well to me with especially the way those apes talked. Like
Mm-hmm.
they just had
It does.
the
It looks like a Halloween mask talking.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I will
Um,
say that. Yes.
but they are good. They're smart movies, believe it or not. Like it's smart writing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I
I feel that
didn't
the originals had smart writing. The 2001 version did not. You
no,
just
right,
it
right.
completely rushed
Effects were
movie.
good. Well, if were good for the time.
Mm.
The story was the same, if I
Yeah,
remember exactly. It was Mark Wahlberg, you said, right?
yeah. Mark Wahlberg was the star of
I
that movie.
think I
Yeah.
liked it. I didn't like it like as much as the Planet of the Apes because it was on a lot. It wasn't that I wanted it on a lot at my house, but I think my dad liked it. You know,
Mm.
'cause there was way more than one. There was a bunch of sequels to that, correct?
Yeah, they did do sequels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I remember those always being on, and I was just being like, I don't know. It was just a little ahead of my time to enjoy it, and I really wanted to like the new ones, and I think I liked them. They were okay. They were
Mm.
okay. But I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You see them, Matt?
So I definitely saw the original one, and it's an important movie and everything, but it's pretty dated in terms of how it looks.
Correct.
I know there was several others that were connected to the original one. I never saw any of those. Beneath the Planet of the Apes, and what are
Mm.
all what happens in those movies? I,
It's just it's
I'm,
the
I'm
basically this telling of like how it came to be, and then like the sequel was just them coming to Earth because they're on another planet. So it's them coming to Earth and realizing that, apes were not the dominant species. They were secondary to behind humans. So like that's
What?
that's the sequel.
What?
Yeah.
The sequel to the original one?
The original one, yes.
Man.
All right. And then
I have no idea what the sequel for the 2001 version was going to be. They scrapped it immediately, so
But they
no
did
idea.
make okay.
But they made new movies.
Yes,
Right.
later. Yes,
Yeah,
later
yeah.
Like
on.
11, like 2011.
Yeah,
Yes. James
nothing.
Franco stars in that movie as
Right.
well.
I think I saw the James Franco one,
hmm
unfortunately. Okay, so I saw the Tim Burton one, and I'm just now remembering that was a Tim Burton movie because I don't
Yeah, me too.
remember that
Yeah.
being a Tim Burton movie.
hmm
And as much as I appreciate Tim Burton, I think he's had plenty of misses as well as his hits.
Tries things.
Absolutely. He tries.
Tries
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. I don't. I remember they changed the ending in the 2001
Mhm.
movie. Can we? Are we allowed to discuss? Is it?
I think it's been
25
25
years.
It's been
years.
25 years. I think we're
I
okay.
think it's
here.
just up the statutes.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, it wasn't the last moment reveal was different.
Yeah.
And then I think I saw the James Franco one because I remember like there was like fighting with the apes in the lab or something.
Yeah.
And I feel like they keep making them.
I like that one. Now they think
Yeah.
about it.
I don't know. I don't remember.
The thing for me was, I think with the 2001 version, I think they just wanted to remake it so quickly that they just rushed it out there. I think if you had given it time, really tried to develop it, like you did with the movies with coming in, the 2010s, where you have the CGI, you have the technology, you remake it now, it could be a completely different movie and a completely different reception.
But aren't they still making them or no?
No, they made 3. And then the plan was for 3 movies, and they made the 3 movies.
Okay. What did you say about Jurassic Park though?
It was the opening during the same weekend. It was one of the Jurassic Parks.
The 2001 movie?
Yeah.
What movie would that have been? The Jurassic Park 3?
Probably.
Yeah,
right?
probably, yes. Pulling it up here real quick.
I feel like the plan is that the Burton movie made a lot of money.
Sure.
I think it made a lot of money, even if we didn't care for it.
Yeah, three was 2001.
Yeah, Lost World, yeah.
Well,
No,
Lost
third
World
one. Third one.
Third one, yeah.
Lost World is like 97-ish. Yeah. Getting in
It's
the
just
weeds
called
here.
Jurassic Park 3. That's it. There was no special name.
No special name, nothing, yeah.
Didn't come based on a book, nothing.
Nobody likes that one.
No, but I like the newer ones.
New one's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to watch,
I want to watch the new mutant one, the latest one. I haven't seen it.
I could watch Scarlett Johansson discovering apes and things, so.
Egg favorite.
Well, this was a fast episode, guys.
Was it?
Close enough. 50,
our last couple exceeded.
Yeah, so we had to give
Yes.
you guys a break.
It's true.
So, Matt, why don't you go ahead and hit us with the socials?
I shall. So I pull up my script.
You don't know it by now?
I probably do.
Come on.
I know that we're 3 eggs. I know that we're better than 1. I know that we cook up every Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere else you get your podcasts. Find us on YouTube at 3 Eggs Are Better Than 1. The number 3, the letter R, the number 1. Follow us on X, Blue Sky, Instagram, and TikTok at 3 Eggs Are Better. The number 3, the letter R. And our individual accounts at YesManBrad, at BHerms, and I am at Purple Shirt Guy without the I. How about some 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts? Please comment on YouTube. Apologies to Bober, we ran out of time. Next week, Bryant, what do you got for us?
Next week, it's going to involve a little homework for my fellow eggs here. As we've been discussing, as I finished up, we talked about some movies here. And when it comes to movies, the leading person is always the focal point. You want to have the perfect leading person. But what happens when that leading person doesn't live up to the potential, doesn't live up to what we all thought they could be? We're going to talk about leading people who we thought were going to be great and then just kind of faded away. Who were those rising stars that we thought were going to be there? And where are they now? We're talking about that next week here on the show.
I like it. That is a egg topic through and through.
Yes.
Take us home, Bryant.
We thank you guys for joining us. We had a lot of fun. We shared some laughs. We told some stories. We hopefully told you some good jokes along the way as well here. So the egg timer's been set. We'll see you guys next week.
Ma, wake up. We have company.
Oh.